you can do it in less than 2. Okay. And I'm going to show you how. So key is that some people are spending way too much time with the wrong people. Okay. It's like an old mother hen, you guys. It's like you're sitting on those eggs and you're waiting for them to hatch. And you keep looking and you keep looking and you keep looking and you keep checking. And then all of a sudden you got some rotten eggs. And all they've done is wasted your time. I'm going to tell you something about this company. Okay. First of all, you don't have to worry about the company. You don't have to worry about the compensation. And you definitely don't have to worry about how the products are made. Okay. We have the highest quality that you can get out there. Your only opportunity right now, you guys, and it's going very, very quickly. And when I say opportunity, when you want a piece of that pie, you better start talking to a lot more people. Some people say, well, I've talked to everybody I know. No, you haven't. No, you haven't. Okay. Every one of us has a long list of people in their phones. They've got them in their, that I've been in the mail yesterday, you guys, we got this little teeny tiny yellow book. It's like the old yellow book, like who's going to use that, right? Well, I did. I looked in there because there's some old businesses that I used to do business with. And if I do business with somebody, guess what? I'm going back to those people. I'm going back to them to let them know about this new miracle little product that we have, and it's changing the world as we know it. And it's changing the world very, very quickly. One of the things that I have to tell you is I've been working with a lot of people that have never done anything in this industry. Never. Okay. And guess what? Okay. They're all ranking up in spite of the fact that they don't know what they don't know. And a lot of times when you know too much, you stall yourself. All of a sudden, you're starting to feel bad because, man, everybody else is moving faster than me. Okay. That's okay. But you have to understand that if you're spending way too much time trying to convince somebody to do something that maybe they don't want to do, or maybe you come back around again. If I sat down with somebody today and I said, look, and I have a couple that are on here that ranked up and went 3-star in 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Okay. Now, did they have a lot of opportunity? Yes, they did. But did they use it? Yes, they did. And when you have opportunity and you don't use it, you guys, shame on you. You know why? Because somebody else is going to grab those people and you're going to sit back and go, I don't know what happened. Well, let me tell you what's happening. Okay. People are coming on faster and faster. They're coming on with large denominations of people because guess what? When they see a hot opportunity, they grab it and they run and they're trying to get as big a piece of that pie as possible. Now, you guys, a lot of you guys have been here since the beginning, like me. And I'm telling you, okay, my husband likes berry pie. Okay, he actually likes a cobbler. Okay, so if you're going to start making your own pies, okay, you have to understand that, okay, then I need this and I need this and I need this for this recipe to come together. If you knew what the recipe was to take someone from zero to hero in a couple of weeks to get all the way to rank themselves all the way up to 3-star, what would you do to make it happen? Okay. And I'm going to tell you what you need to do to make it happen. Why? Because we're doing it. We're talking to lots of people. We have people that are talking to people. We have people that are actually, they're not all coming in. I'm going to tell you something. I've been in business my whole life. Okay. Never once did I get to start a business for $1,000. Okay. If you did not come in with $1,000 buy-in or a $3,000 buy-in or a $5,000 buy-in, you guys, you're missing the boat. Why? Because you have to understand we are moving products so fast. I think 23 products yesterday in the mail or dropping off or picking up. Why? Only because I had them, because they kept coming in and they're coming in rotation. If you don't have a lot of products, okay, and you can't afford a lot of products, start utilizing the resources in your organization that do. Let them, if they're not buying $1,000 pack and they've got thousands of dollars that they're letting sit there and letting somebody else waste their money. I'm telling you, you guys, as fast as you get it, it's back in your bank. I'm watching it happen over and over and over again. And people are like, I'm already out, Cindy. What do I do? I said, buy another one. Buy another one. Find somebody, buy another one. Do you guys understand that if you go out today and you get on the phone and you say, you know what, I'm going to find my 6 people. It only takes 6. I say grab 8. Take 6 to get yourself to 3-star. Okay? Take 600 in each one of those legs. Each one. If I go out and I sell a $9.99 pack to George, and I've that's 500 PV. I only need 100 more to solidify that leg. Okay, then I could have George go out and sell 2 of the $200 packs. Now that leg is done. Okay, we have a little left over. Then we go on to leg number 2, and that leg might have one person that can do a $9.99. They might have two $9.99s. You guys, it's just products. It's 30 bottles of drops that you're going to be moving. You're going to either move them by yourself, you're going to move them with your team. But if your team doesn't have anything to help move, and you can replace those and do a reorder for them, you guys, I'm telling you, it's kind of like you have a whole McDonald's restaurant and you're the only employee in there. Okay. You have to have somebody working the fryer. You have to have somebody working the window. You have to have somebody taking them out when they're not done on time. You have to have somebody go get the products and bring them into the store. You have to have somebody checking the people out when they come to get their coffee in the morning. If you don't realize that every single opportunity that you have to build your own franchise empire, you guys, you're missing it again. Why? Because you have worker bees that want to work and they just don't know what they're supposed to be doing. Everybody's 2 by 2 by 2. Everybody's going to get their 2 by 2. Okay. Can you get them in one day? Yes. Can you get 6 2 by 2s in one day? Yes. It's possible. We're seeing it happen. Do I have to sit around and wait till I get 1 2 by 2 and then tomorrow I'll get a 2 by 2 and maybe by the weekend I'll get a 2 by 2? No, it's fast as you want to get them. Every single time you think I'm getting a 2 by 2 or a $5.99 or a $9.99, I'm going to own that pie. I'm going to own the entire freaking bakery. Okay. I'm not going to just have one slice of pie. I'm going to have a la mode. And you guys have to remember when you're out there talking to people, you guys can, one of them said, I just thought about my pie, Cindy. I just thought about how small my slices are getting. And I said, you have to understand. I said, you guys are trying to do it all in one place. I said, you've got to reach out and touch someone as fast as you can. All of you guys know business people. Okay. What do you say to them? If I just had the hottest opportunity and I had the very first pair of Nikes in the world right now, and I could sell 1,000 pairs, and I'm the only one who had those Nikes, and I could sell 1,000 pairs, how fast do you think I could sell them? Okay. You think about that. You guys have the GLP-3 drops, and you have hundreds of thousands of those drops that you can get access to. But you might think, well, I'm going to try one bottle. I'm going to let them try it for a week and I'm going to check back with them and see how they do. You guys, we know the products work. The products are not on trial. Okay. Everybody's sitting around waiting for, oh, okay. I want them to have an experience. Well, while they're having an experience, your friends and neighbors are sponsoring under somebody else. I'm watching it happen. I live in a somewhat small town, but people are like, so and so's already under so and so. Did you know that? Yes, I do. Because guess what? They're all under me. I see what's happening. And so I can tell people, did you call so and so? Did you talk to people from your what is it, pickleball group? Did you talk to people at the school? Last night we had a talent show. I looked at a lot of those grandmothers and I thought, boy, I'm glad I take good products. Okay, because a lot of those grandmothers have a lot more wrinkles than I do. Okay. And I'm not talking, my daughter's very lucky. She has a beautiful group of grandmothers that were actually, they did a little skit and everything, and they're beautiful. And I look at them and I think, boy, think what they could be doing if they had our products, you guys. And I'm telling you, and they had a lot of fun and they put on a great skit, but I'm telling you, you don't want to miss the boat. And what's happening right now, if I said to you right now that we're going to take 3 people to 3-star by Sunday, could we make it happen? Yes, we could. Why? Because I'm not going to stop talking to people until they get their $9.99. Never once did I get to invest in a business, you guys, for under $1,000. Never once did I get to invest in a business for $1,500. If I said to every one of you guys, I want you to find $1,500 and I'm going to help you rank up and I'm going to have you find 6 other people that can get a hold of $1,500 and you'll be a 3-star by Sunday. Would you find those 6 people? Would you at least try? Would you at least put two and two together and maybe you could rank up, 2 people at the same time? Yeah. Why? Because if you have something to run on and you can make it happen and you can see it happen, we're watching it happen. Okay. And it's happening really, really fast. Okay. So we should have 6 new 3 stars before Sunday. 6, not 1, 6. We had 3 last week. Okay. And I'm telling you guys, there are people that have been in the business and they've been sitting there watching and watching and waiting for what? I tell people, what are you waiting for? Okay. Here's the deal. You have to understand right now, it's all about timing. It's about timing. And you don't want to waste 1 minute. Okay. Why? Because you guys, this is your future. This is the future of your family. This is everything you've ever dreamed of that's come true. And some of you guys, it's your first time opportunity, where for me, it's my last. Okay. This is my last opportunity in network marketing. I decided that it will be my last. Why? Because I didn't have to look anyplace else. Why? Because I like the company, I like the products, I love the people. And guess what? I knew that I could help people make money. I knew that I could help them rank up. And I, for once in my life, was not going to be the only person walking across that stage. Never. I said, if I never had to walk across another stage as long as I live, I would be fine. I would be fine. You know what? But if I see 100 of my people walk across that stage, then I know I did job well done, because exactly everything that we're supposed to be doing in helping our people, our friends, our neighbors, our family, that's what we're doing, you guys. So just think, if I said to you, okay, we're going to get on the phone today and we're going to find one of our six before noon. People are like, well, I don't know who to call, Cindy. Well, I don't know. Where do you do business in town? Okay. Do you guys know that every brick and mortar in town can barely pay their rent right now? If I call a brick and mortar and I say, hey, if I could show you how to pay your rent, I said within 60 days or less, I could show you how to do that. Would you at least take a look at what I'm doing? Would you at least take a look? Well, yeah. What are you doing, Cindy? Is it legal? Oh, it's legal. I said, but I said the clock is ticking really, really fast. Would you take a look? Okay, here's what I'm going to send you. If you're not interested after that, thank you. Thanks for looking. Bye. Next. Okay, I'm going to go to somebody else. I'm going to go to the car wash. I just sponsored the car wash. Okay. Why? So we're putting a big banner up at the car wash. Why? So that way he can start making money and retire his wife. Okay. So guess what? Okay. You have opportunities everywhere. You guys, we have we have posters at the donut store. We have posters at, if you guys are not getting your QR code on posters and flyers in your community and sending out at least 25 to 50 a day, you're losing it. You're missing the boat. We have a girl that's been doing all of our, Shar has been doing all of our back office work for minimal $5 for each one, you guys. She puts your name, your phone number, and your QR code. We've got 8 or 10 to choose from. And guess what? That's where people are going in and they're signing up themselves. They're registering themselves. We're not having to do all of that. They just go in, click on the link, hit the QR code, and guess what? They're like, I don't know what I'm doing, but I got products coming, Cindy. I said, well, obviously you must have hit the right button. So make sure, if you guys, somebody said, well, you're not telling us all your secrets, Cindy. You guys know there are no secrets in network marketing. Okay. There are people that have just walked faster and forward because they've already gone through the goo 20 and 30 years ago. And we guys, now it's a completely different ballgame. Like I said, nothing's on trial, but you guys are spending way too much time letting people think that it is. It's not. Do the drops work? Yes. Do they have fish? Do they have salmon? Do they have this? Do they have that? Do they have mushrooms? Yes. Okay. Are we a high quality product? Yes. Did we win all kinds of awards for absorption? Yes. Do they follow Dr. Goobler? If they don't, they should. Why? Because he validates everything that you're talking about. And the faster that you can get that validation, guys, going, the faster you can build your business. But if I said to George, okay, I'm just using George today, and I called George and I said, hey, George, this is Cindy. I said, I know you've done industry work before in the past. Are you ever still looking for a hot opportunity? If you haven't heard about this one, I've got it. You need to take a quick look at it. I'm actually putting my team together right now, and there's a pretty nice spot right up there, close to the top. You're going to be frontline to me, and guess what? And all those people that are coming in every single day are going to drop right underneath you. We're compressed binary. And I said, we're going to have people on the right, we're going to have people on the left. Obviously, I'm building my left side. Don't need to build the right side, but I'm building my left. And all of my people that are benefactors of that know exactly what's happening every single day, because the thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars that are going in underneath them. So you can be at the bottom or you can be at the top, or at least closer to the top. It's your choice. You make that decision. I don't have a lot of time to waste. I've got right here. I'm ready to put your name on a contract. What's that contract mean? That's between you and me. Okay. And it's between you and me because we're going to be working together for a long time. And I'm going to train you as fast as I can to be able to go out and be a trainer just like me. Why? Because the faster we can get the trainers out in the field, you guys, the faster you can duplicate your business. The faster you're going to have people want to join your team. The faster you're going to go, holy cow, what just happened? How did I get to 3-star? I don't even know. I have people that are calling me going, I have people check their back office almost daily, you guys. They're like, I'm a 1-star. I'm a 2-star. What does that mean, Cindy? I said, well, that just means that you're doing something. Now let's get the job done. Okay. That means that I have one of them, I think, sitting at 300, another one sitting at 412 PV. I have another one sitting at 100 PV. I have another one sitting at, I don't know, close to 900 PV. All that is volume, you guys. That's volume that needs to be fulfilled in order for them to rank up to 3-star. Do you have that plan in action put together? Do you know what it's going to take for you to rank up yourself? And some people are ranking up and they're like, okay, it took a little bit longer than I thought it would. And then they're like, wait a minute, I don't want my people to have to spend all that time doing that. What am I doing? What could I do different that's going to help them make that? You remember I told you guys about those 1,000 rocks in my front yard. Okay. Actually, you could have 1,000, a million, it doesn't matter. And if you had to turn over every single rock and you knew there was $1 million under all those rocks, how many rocks would you turn over? You'd probably turn over every single one. Somebody said, but what if there's no $1 million under there? I said, I guarantee you, if you're turning over every single one of those rocks, you're going to run into $1 million worth of business. You guys, it's impossible with what's happening right now. You guys, I literally, you guys, I think right now I only need 5 states and I will have distributors in all 50 states. And I said before February the 15th, I would have all of those states covered. You know why? Because what you asky, you getty. No asky, no getty. If you're not asking people, and if you want their opinion, that's one thing. Okay. I'm not looking for anybody's opinion. Okay. Because I already know the bottom line. I don't need your opinion, whether you think it's good or whether you think it's bad. I want you to understand that my opinion matters. I've done the research. I've done the back check. I've made sure the company's solid. All I'm asking for you to do is trust me and let's lock arms and let's go as fast as we can. Okay? Because I guarantee you, if I sit around and wait for people to go, well, I'm gonna see what it does for me, and I'll give you a call next week. Next. I don't have time for that, you guys. I don't even make time for that. And I seriously, you guys, I'm not being mean. I'm being honest. I don't make time for that because I don't need, if I want test monkeys or test mice, I'll send them to some place where they can do all that testing. I already know that the products work. Period. We know the products work. And somebody said they still do test monkeys, Cindy. I said, I don't know. It was just what I said. Okay. I don't know. I don't need that. I need you guys to understand that timing is what's on your side, and it's going by faster and faster. Because if you said to me and you said, I'm in your group, Cindy, and I want to be a 3-star by Sunday, then I'm going to tell you exactly what you got to do. Okay. You're going to find your 6. You're going to find at least 6 to 8 people that want to buy a $9.99 pack, if not more. I have some that are buying 3 of those $9.99 packs. Why? Because they need them to get their business started. Where in the world can you start a business for $1,000, $3,000, or $5,000 with zero risk? Where? You can't. You're not going to find one anywhere. You know why? Because they don't exist. They don't exist. I sat with Daniel Piku and I made a comment. We were having dinner and Mike and I were sitting next to him on the boat when we were on the cruise. And I said, I've been in this industry for a long time and I can look at somebody and I can trust them by looking into their eyes. I'm a belly to belly, eyeball to eyeball person. I always have been. I always will. And I'm going to tell you something. What I saw in that man, in the fact that what he was willing to give up for all of us and what he was willing to do for his heart campaign for his kids. And he said, you know what, Cindy? He said, your heart for your kids is like my heart for my kids. And if you guys are not supporting that, you guys, I really, really hope that you start doing that, because it's only fair that if you're starting to make a lot more money, put $25 into that. If you, I said for every three that I was personally selling, I was putting in 25, and I had already had an IOU, but I already paid mine off. I already put mine in. And I said, you know what? Somebody said, but you don't get CV on that. And I said, you know what you get for that? You get to make a difference in the world. You get to make a difference. And you don't have to put a price on that, you guys. You don't. But what you do have to put a price on is your time right now, how valuable it is, how fast you want to go. It's painful to go slow. It's painful. I have a couple of people that it's taken them a lot longer, but they're very limited in their time. And it's like, game on, let's go. I'm gonna find it 4 or 5 people in your town, no matter what. You know why? Because you've stayed through the journey. And you know what? If anybody deserves that, you do. You need to have that hands up. You need to say, pick me. I've been here the whole time. I've been to every call. I've been to every conference. I've been to every single thing that I can be at, that I can physically be at, because you know what? Those are the people that you can count on. They're the people that are going to help you. Most of you guys know that I'm not a techie, I'm a talkie, but I have 4 of my girls that are all techies. And when I need their help, I'm just like, here, get this in, get this in, get this in, get this in. If there's something that you're not good at and you're wasting your time doing something that you're not good at, you need to find the people that are good at that, and you need to not waste your time. Your time is valuable. You need to be talking to their people, the right people, the people that they need to be talking to, and help them, you guys. If you help them, if you reach down and help, and reach down and touch one, and reach down and touch another, you reach down and you keep pulling those people up, you know what? All of a sudden, you're going to all be up there at the same spot. There's people that are going to rank up to pro, 3-star pro, probably by Sunday. I have people that are, I'm probably going to rank up, if not sooner, to 4-star. And it's not by myself, you guys. It's with a lot of people that are all trying to rank up at the same time. And they're not going to waste their time. I'm not letting people waste time. And you shouldn't either. I'm not your boss. Okay. I'm your friend. And I'm just telling you, timing in this industry is everything. And if you have people that are sitting there and you love them, and you have friends and family that are not in yet, get them in. If you've ever wanted to secure a spot for your family, do it now. My daughter is at the top of my game, and literally, you guys, working with 3 or 4 people, she was able to make her $1,000 Bronco payment, So it's like you guys are just out there helping people, and you guys, people are like, well, I don't know where I'm making all this money. Quit worrying about the money. It's in the bank. You guys have money in the bank. Just know that. You can get to it when you're ready. You can get to it when you want to. And if you need to get to it, you get to it. But right now, you don't have time to waste. You're going to be talking to as many people as you can. And like it says right now, it says, if you want to just go out and market 3 bottles, that's okay. The 2 by 2 by 2, but you better find somebody that's done a $9.99 right in front of that, and then you let them do their 2 by 2, because you do that across the board, you guys, and you're going to be a 4-star faster than you can say guinea hen. Okay. We used to have guinea hens in our front yard. They're kind of weird little birds, but I'm going to tell you something. You don't want to waste time. So with that, I've done all the tangent that I can do today. And if you guys need help, you guys know I'm here. And make sure, you guys, that you are reaching out to whoever you're working with, whoever your upline is. And if you feel like, well, I don't have an upline, Cindy, I don't have somebody that's working with me. You guys, I work for 3. All of the leaders work for 3. Okay. You have no reason to not work with us. We're not going to lead you down the wrong road. We're going to help you rank up as fast as possible. We got events going on in the Bay Area. We've got events going on here in town. We've got events people are having in their homes. You guys take advantage of anything and everything in your area. And if you have not had an event and you think, oh my God, I can't do one by myself, Cindy, I'm going to tell you something. There's this thing, it's called the phone. And you put a little speaker and you say, oh, I've got like 5 or 6 ladies sitting here. They're having a little thing of snacks. And Cindy's going to tell you a little bit about our company. And she's going to tell you why you need to do the business. I can close people all over the United States, you guys, around the globe. Okay. And so can your leaders. You don't need to have somebody sitting right next to you. You've got somebody that can work with you. And if you say, pick me, I'm telling you, guys, people are coming out of the woodwork saying, pick me. I want to be a 3-star. I want to be a 4-star. I want to be a 5-star. Okay. So all I know is that, you guys, right time, right place, right company, right people. And we got to just go out and do what we're supposed to do. Help people every single day, because they were praying for somebody to give them that opportunity. And that's you. That's you. They're praying for that opportunity. And that is you. All right.
So what do you
Adrienne?
say briefly about
Awesome.
GLP?
Oh, excuse me?
What
Does
do you
somebody have a
say,
question?
Cindy, about GLP-3 to people?
Okay, so you've heard about GLP-1, right? Do you know about the jab, the shots? What if you had a GLP-3 that had none of the bad side effects and all of the good, all natural? You put a little drop under your tongue and your world's going to change. Not only are you going to lose weight, but you're going to have all kinds of other things that are going to be all the good and none of the bad. Okay, that's it, you guys. That's what I say all day long.
Thank you.
All right.
Okay. That was awesome. Cindy, you got me so fired up this morning. I mean, truly, I was like, what? I gotta go create 500 3-stars right now. I'm super pumped. There was one question. As soon as you say, I want to meet with you, what presentation or what video are you sending them? What are you sending them to talk about both the product and the business? Are you sending a tool or just talking?
I'm a talkie. Remember what I said? I'm not a techie. I'm a talkie.
Yeah.
But what I tell them is we're going to send you the Dr. Dan video as fast as possible. Why? Okay. Why? Because he validates everything that you guys are wondering. Is this going to work? Okay.
Right.
Should I trust it? And then you can go in and you can Google Dr. Googler and you can find out what an amazing guy he is and all the things that he's done and what he's doing every single day, and the fact that we've got him and all those other companies don't.
Right.
And oh, by the way, all of our products are in the PDR. People go, what is that, Cindy? What does that mean? And I said, well, if you had the highest quality of a product and a doctor could validate that for you in his little black book or his little computer and say, oh yeah, that's a pretty reputable product. And well, this is what they're saying about that. And if I could go with an all natural and not get on all of those synthetic drugs, what do you think about which product should I be taking?
Yeah. These ones. Okay.
These ones.
Right here, a little brown box, black bottle. Yes. All right, George, go ahead. It looks like you're ready.
Yes, yeah, super ready like she is. Cindy was on fire. Thank you very much for being on the call. Something I was going to say, make sure she says something to use the resources. And I know many of you are not using the resources the way they're supposed to. How do I know? Because I don't get enough calls. Can you imagine you have a person that built an organization that was selling $100 million a year and weight loss, and you don't call that person? That's me. And I did it 2 times. No, I was doing it in a company. I got a call yesterday. Actually, it was a message from a guy that's an international networker, because he has organization in more than 30 countries. And he ordered a product yesterday. And the reason I'm going to point out is he is been looking at my post for about a month since I had the one in Dallas. Finally, he sent me a text. Then that night, somebody from Mississippi also called me the same thing on Facebook. Say, call me as soon as you can, and the same number. Why? Because they know where I came from, what I did before. But the team has to do the same thing, to using the tools that we have. The tools is not only the videos. It's not because somebody say, oh, what video you use? If you're talking to a business person, now, don't come to somebody if he's going to talk just about ingredients. I know an ingredient person. Yeah, I can talk how the product works, because as a matter of fact, I can do a full training on how to use the product. Open your mouth, put your drops here, close your mouth, keep it 10 seconds, swallow it, wait 30 minutes, then eat, and do it twice or 3 times a day. Does it work? Yeah, I lost 8 pounds already. I can believe it. Well, no, I don't want to say I can believe it. I knew it was going to have results, but it's an expression. But it's important that you use us. I mean, there's a lot of resources in the company. The quality people that we have in the company is amazing. People that have moved millions of dollars in volume. People say, well, somebody said a few days ago when I was talking to her, she said, well, I don't call you because I think you are busy. Yeah, I want to be busy with people that want to build. If you are calling me and say, okay, I want to know about ingredients, etc., I send a video. I mean, we have in the app, we have all these forms with the questions and answers about the product, everything. We don't have to ask any of that or tell them any of that. It's already there. But it's important that you remember there are resources, and the resources is not only the videos and the PDF files and the app and everything. It's us too. We are resources. But anyway, I just wanted to make sure people, you understand that. And the other thing, Cindy is on fire, and there is a famous saying that people can come from miles to see you burn.
That's right.
That was a preacher in the 1800s that say that. And that's
great.
very important to keep that in mind. But anyway.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you so much, George. Really appreciate that. That was great. Really good words of wisdom. Cindy is on fire.
I wanted to make sure, because this is so important that we keep that in mind. And by the way,
so
we have
important.
a call on Saudi. Excuse me. We have a call on Saudi with Astrid in Spanish at 11:30 Mountain Time, 12:30 Central Time, 1:30 Eastern Time. Okay,
awesome. Okay, put it in the chat, please. We'll put it in the chat. I'm just looking at the time right now, and I know we started later, and we've got 2 more people. So go ahead, Caroline, and then we'll do Freda. Awesome. Go quick, guys.
I just want to share, everybody listen to what Cindy said, and I just experienced this situation. I bought several of the bbig packs, 15 bottles each. I had 45 bottles, but today is a prime example. The gal that owns a big boutique store in my store, Los Gatos here, wants the 15 bottles now, and she's going to buy the big pack. So I'm doing a pay and replace with her. It's very important. And she's a big one. And I was afraid to work with her first, but I went with it and I went with it. So don't be afraid to do it and have inventory. So Cindy is on it.
Awesome. Awesome. That's so good. I love hearing you're doing the place and replace in your city. That's excellent. Okay, go ahead, Freda. Let's go.
Let's go. I just want to introduce a new 3-star. Janine is, I think, on with us right now, and she hit 3-star yesterday.
Woohoo! Congratulations. Janine, do you want to share a few words? I see you're unmuted.
Yes, I do want to share.
Okay.
I want to thank the 3 leadership mentorship community because the support and all the guidance that I've gotten from that, and especially Frida and Gary, was instrumental in my success. You don't do it alone, and I really, especially the last few days, I've gotten, I think 3 new brand ambassadors. I've got 2 more in the hopper for this week. And I'm using my mentor, Frida, to validate and help me through all of that. And it works. It just works. So I'm very happy that I found 3. It was launched actually on my 70th birthday, May 23rd, 2023. So that was a sign for me. And now it's going great. Thank you so much, everybody.
Oh, Janine, congratulations. We're so proud of you. That's awesome. What a mile marker. And Freda, do you have anything you want to share, Freda, about Janine's run?
Yes, I do want to share something about Janine. Guys, we're all faced with distractions in our life, but let me just run you through a couple of hers. Okay. Not only did she lose her soulmate, she had many, many months of actually being with him in a nursing home and things like that, but she never, ever, ever lost her focus. So just like Kim and everybody else says, keep your eye on where you're going. That's it, guys.
Beautiful. That's wonderful. Oh my gosh, Janine, so proud of you, and really grateful for all the effort that you've put into helping build 3 in the 3 community, and also just sharing your own personal experience on the products. Honestly, you're just such a bright light and I adore you. So yeah, it's exciting time to be a part of 3, and I'm grateful for you. And Freda and Gary, you guys are such awesome leaders as well. And Cindy, Maddox, and George and Caroline, all of you guys, thank you guys so much for sharing today. Really appreciate it. Let's go out and make a difference today. Like Cindy said, I think the thing that I took home the most today, Cindy, was how you said, where can you start a business for less than $5,000 with the upside potential to earn 7 figures? Where? Show me where, other than in this industry. Nowhere, right? And so, right, Cindy, because what it does is it levels the playing field.
That's right.
Yeah. And so there's people who probably would love to start, major businesses and don't have that opportunity, right? But here they do. Here they could. With even just one credit card, they could start a business. And if they really got to work, you guys, they could change their life and change their family's future. So amazing, you guys. Let's go out and bless other people today. Thank you guys so much for your participation. Tonight is Thursday. I'll be doing an opportunity presentation tonight at 7 p.m. Central. And tomorrow we have Friday and then Saturday, and like George said, there's going to be a call Saturday in Spanish as well. And we do have another in March 4th. We are going back to San Jose area, Campbell, California, and Cindy's going to be there. I'm so excited. Caroline's going to be there. We've got a great team building there too, and I know you guys have great events going on in your area as well. All right, everyone. And if you have great events, also, I've been getting this question a lot real quickly. Sorry, I'm going to make this short. Yes, please post recognition in the WhatsApp chat. Please post recognition on the Facebook group. We want to see that. If you have a leader that's rank advanced, it needs to come from you. If you personally recruited them or personally sponsored them, you want to be the one to recognize them. Please put that in the group. Okay. All right. Cindy, thank you so much for your leadership, you guys, and your time. Appreciate you guys. And I'll get this link out soon, the recorded link out soon, so you can re-watch it and listen to Cindy's words. Okay. Bye, everyone. Have a great day.
Bye,
See you later.
guys.
Bye-bye.